Hey guys, I'm D.
And I'm T.
And this is D&T's Tubi Review.
And every week we review a new Tubi movie. This week the movie we're reviewing is The Detroit Cable Connection and The Cable Man. The Detroit Cable Connection is about a guy who he was in the streets and he met someone, he fell in love with her. She didn't want a street guy, so she required that he get a job, a legit job. He did get a legit job at a cable company, but he wasn't the most legit cable man. He started doing side jobs and making money within his legit job. I like the movie okay. It was a lot for me to try to keep up with it, but I think I was able to, but it was cool. What did you think of it, D?
I liked it. I like watching a movie that got some hustle to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my type of style.
Well, you really must have liked this movie because this was a very prosperous movie. You know, he was like doing side jobs, selling cable boxes. And let's say he would tell a customer a cable box is $600. They would be like, give me 10. And I would be like, dang.
Yeah. You don't come by that a lot.
And the same thing, he sold a little drugs and he would be like, it's $1,000 a pound. They'd be like, give me 50 pounds. And I was like, wow, you know, this is the Detroit movie. I'm like, oh, we're doing it like this in Detroit, but I guess we're like a city of hustlers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this was the main character there. That was the cable guy. There are two parts to it. In the first part, I think he was my favorite character. And my favorite part of the movie was when he was being interviewed for a job. The guy that interviewed him, he was hilarious. He brought all the stereotypes of, you know, a young black man. And I thought that part was funny. Who was your favorite character and what was your favorite part?
My favorite character was him too. And my favorite part is when he had furnished that girl's house.
Mm-hmm.
And then the brother was like, did you give him something to give you all this furniture? And she was like, nah, but she was trying to.
Yeah, she tried.
Yeah, that was my favorite part.
Okay. And there was a part 2. You said you didn't watch part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just so happened to watch part 2. It was this is where I got confused at, because something happened in the end of part 1. And I think it was like part 2 was kind of like going back to what happened to lead up to that.
Mm.
But okay, I'm gonna nitpick just a little bit. The first one, when the thing happened in the end, he had an afro, and I think him and his girl were engaged. But then when they went back to it in 2, he had a fade, and it happened in the daytime, and that was his wife now. And I'm like, wait, I'm so confused.
Mm-hmm.
But 2 just went back and showed the events. 2, you know, they went back and talked to all of his customers for the day. And that's where I started getting confused, because it was like, well, who is this and who is that? It started being too many characters for me, but it was okay. And now I think there might even be room for a part 3. So, hey, typical Tubi movie, we can keep it going, have a series going. And, you know, when I was watching it, I saw somebody from my past in this movie.
Really?
Yes. My high school bully was in this movie. I ain't gonna mark you down for that, but it tripped me out when I saw Wood in there. Hey, but we're cool now. We made amends. So I will rate one and 2, and you just watch 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with every movie we review, we rate with popcorn. If it's a small popcorn, it was trash. If it's a medium popcorn, it was okay. If it's a large popcorn, it was good. And if it's a large popcorn with butter, it was the best Tubi movie ever. I give both 1 and 2 a medium. They both were, they both were decent to me. So I give them a medium. Oh yeah, and I forgot, my favorite character in part 2, because I had a favorite character in part 2 was the mother, not my bully, but the mother and the daughter. They were my favorite character, and I think my favorite part was when they were rapping in the studio. There was a lot of music, so if you like music, I don't know why Empire is coming to mind, but it was a whole lot of music in this, the people just be dancing around rapping. It's like, oh, okay. So what do you rate it with popcorn size?
I'm going to give it a medium.
Okay.
I'm giving medium.
Okay. And I'll put the links to both these movies in the description, because if you look up Detroit Connection 2, it doesn't come up. It comes up as The Cable Man for part 2. So it's two different names for part 1 and part 2. So check it out. It's a decent little hood movie, a little hustle movie, as Dee would say. Thank you so much for tuning in to us this week. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we will see you guys next time. Adios.
See ya.